welcome to the first and only edition of Interesting Information. This is a spin-off from Tom's Doctor Who Fact of the Day, Tom's Whovian Fact, interesting story. They're all spin-offs from there, because this is where the franchise climaxes. This is where the franchise ends. This is where the franchise ends. Today's interesting information is: did you know that technically, on a technical standpoint, Paul McGann is technically the shortest and the longest running Doctor in Doctor Who history? Do not quote me on that fact, because technically Doctor Who wasn't on for a little bit, so technically you can't say Doctor Who was the longest running. You can't say that, right? Or Big Finish do not count in this interesting information. Paul McGann within one episode of Doctor Who, singular, right? One episode, one story. It was his thing. He was the Doctor. He was incredible, right? A few bits where I have issues with, but it wasn't his fault, because he was the best bit about the whole thing. Paul McGann. I would just watch an extended version of him. To be fair, his audition tape was really good as well. Probably do a whole review of that and see how you can, as an actor, how can you learn how to be the Paul McGann actor, because Paul McGann then went on to play a Doctor in Holby City. Not the Doctor, but a Doctor. Anyway, so when you think about it, right, so you've got Paul McGann, and then nothing till 2005. The show was technically off air and didn't exist, didn't happen. So technically that's the wilderness years are the blank area, but then 2005 is when the next Doctor appeared. So technically, even though it was only one TV story, it did lots of Big Finish. It was technically the shortest and the longest Doctor, if you include the fact that the 2005 revival was a revival. It was a revival, but it's a bit in the middle, the little bit grey about the fact, right? That's the only bit about that fact I've never understood, because you technically it's right, it's the shortest Doctor, but technically it can't be the longest as well, because that was a wilderness year where nothing was happening other than the Virgin New Adventures, the Big Finish audios, Doctor Who magazine. Not many other things were in existence for the Doctor Who brand at that time. So I think that there's still a little bit of leeway you can give it, but overall, I think it's a 10 out of 10 fact. So, there we have it. A brand new short video that it was. Hopefully you've enjoyed the way I've been filming these videos, where I filmed one video one day to go out the next. So on Sunday, I filmed Sunday's video, and then I filmed a video for Monday. On Monday, I filmed Tuesday's video, so on Sunday, I filmed Sunday's video and then Monday's video. On Monday, I filmed Tuesday's video, and on Tuesday, which is today, I'm filming Wednesday's video, which is the day you're watching this. And that's not going to happen all the time. That's not going to be a new thing. That's just a one-off thing, because I wanted to film something. I wanted to film Who and Ori for the main channel on Sunday, but I didn't want to upload two main channel videos, so I just made it to Monday, and I thought, well, now I can't upload a video on Monday, but I wanted to film. I had an idea for Monday's video, so I thought, well, I'll do that for Tuesday. And then, obviously, we're here now. So this is just the end of the cycle. The next time you'll see a video on this channel will be Friday, I think. And then Saturday, Sunday, Monday again. Because I'm now back in uni, so I'm not as easily available to film. But I am available to film. It'll always be for the main channel first. First and foremost, the main channel will have a lot more videos. So, overall, I think that Paul McGann is one of the most creative and interesting Doctors, because it was a TV film. And I quite liked how Paul McGann as a Doctor drew you in. I wanted to see more. And one day, when Russell goes, right, I've got the Whoniverse, which is like a Marvel-style multiverse. What I need to do now, right now, is think, which Doctor didn't have a good enough go last time that I can bring back in a multiverse style, where technically it's the same part of the story, but it's set like a year after the events of the TV film. Oh, I know, Paul McGann. And it's a good point, this. We need to get the TV film writer to pop on and write this for us, because even though it was a failure in America, it was a huge success. This is the worst impression of Russell T Davies anyone can ever give. Even though it was a huge success in America, it wasn't a huge success over. Oh, I'll repeat that. Even though it was a huge success over here in Britain, and it was a massive flop in America, and the American market is the one that mattered on this front because the Americans wanted to make American version Doctor Who, so technically they were already ahead of us with the multiverse. We need to involve him, but the last time we saw him was in The Night of the Doctor, so we need to do it well enough away from the TV film so we can make it clear why he looks like the way he looks, but we need to make it not like in the middle between the TV film and the Night of the Doctor, because the Night of the Doctor has him regenerating by force, might I add, into what we now know as the War Doctor. So we have to sort of decide which way we're going about it. If that's possible, please. And that is my impression of Russell T Davies having a discussion with someone about the idea of an 8th Doctor spin-off. Well, 8th Doctor multiverse connection, continuation of something the Big Finish has probably already done, to be fair. Because obviously Big Finish is audio, we want these beautiful audios to be visual, because the artwork just screams, "Put me on screen now!" And so, on that note, I say goodbye. Thank you guys for watching. Time on, time out. Bye!
Don't forget to subscribe to the official Tom Mason YouTube channel.